delighted to say for our Zoom with whom, we've got the one and only, the voice, Mr. Russ Bray. How are you, mate?
Yeah, I'm really good. Thanks, Dazzy. Yourself?
Bearing up, you know. like
looking
us
well,
all.
mate. You're looking well. It's obviously lockdown's doing you good.
Bit of work in the garden, I think. Bit of work in the garden.
Oh, I know what you mean. Exactly the same.
So, how's lockdown treating you, buddy? Because this must be a huge shift from what your normal life in the world of darts.
Massive. When you think last year, I was in a hotel room for the best part of 300 days. Sorry,
well, we said we were going to talk to you.
At least you know we're live. Yeah, 300 days last year I was away from home. I've now been home for 2 months. Our last tournament I've done was the UK Open in March. So I've now been home for 8, coming on 9 weeks. Yeah, which is, I've never been home this length of time in my whole adult working career, life. In previous jobs, I've never been off from work for 8 weeks, ever. And to be home like I have been, especially my wife's furloughed as well. She works for William Hill, so she's been furloughed as well. So she's actually off as well. So me and the wife to actually physically be home, isolated as well, for 8 weeks, we've never experienced it. So we went with the attitude of try and make it a holiday.
Yeah.
As you do on holiday. So obviously you can't go fully that way, but we've tried to have that type of mentality. Lots of work needed doing. I live on a farm, and so I had loads of work I needed to do, like get all the grass down. I've got, a lot of acre garden really. Got to get all that down. So I'm still on the lawnmower, so that's nice and easy. Not as I'm pushing it. We've got some stables just out the side there, so respray them because I haven't been sprayed in 8-9 years.
Yeah.
Cooping all those, do the fencing, just all the things I don't get a chance to do while I'm travelling. So for me to be off like this has been really good. Been really good. I'll tell you what else it does. You appreciate your missus. You do. You appreciate the wife at home. You know what I mean?
Oh, I was going to say, is it reciprocated? Does she like having you around for 8 weeks?
Well, yeah. We're talking about me on this one, Dale.
And also,
I'll tell you what, it's been brilliant.
Crucially as well, you say you haven't done any darts since probably end of Feb, March, whenever it was we went down.
Yeah.
And can you still do your very growly 180? I mean, come on.
Still there? That never goes away. Never goes away. Seriously, I mean, it's, like I say, I'm calling it, give it a go. 180! That never goes away.
Oh, fantastic.
I'm all ready to go back.
Okay, right, there you go. That's your interview done. Right. Now, on a serious note, the whole point of doing this really is just to try and have a bit of light-hearted chat. I mean, we're all stuck at home. Everybody's sort of using the Zoom thing or the WhatsApp groups and whatever. But I just thought it'd be nice to put something out there for people to watch and just something else to pass an hour, half an hour. Whatever you want to do. So if you don't mind, we're going to delve back in time and how things started in the darts world for you, Russ, and sort of when you started and how did you get in to doing what you're doing now?
Excuse me. I used to play darts. I started playing darts back in 1975, so it's a long time ago. And I really got the bug of darts. I really enjoyed it. I represented Great Britain as a high jumper when I was a kid, in athletics-wise. And then I started to get, not so much, you get married and you can't train as hard, and things was just a little bit more difficult to do what I wanted to do. But I got into darts. I got asked to play in the darts team, and I played in a team and really enjoyed the game. But if I do any sport of any sort, I really want to know the ins and outs. So the first thing I really learned, which is what I would advise anyone taking up the game, know the dartboard, know your numbers. You miss that, you've got to go for that. And you miss that, you then got to go for that. So you know exactly where you are. So if you're a rhythm player, dum, 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 you can keep your rhythm. So the first thing I learned was the numbers or combinations, learn the combinations and all this sort of thing. So of course then that carried on, and then I ended up playing Super League, played county for Hertfordshire. And it was when I was playing County A for Hertfordshire that they had to split in darts in 92, 93, 94, the BDO and the PDC. And at the time, anyone involved with the WDC as it was then were banned from playing darts. Well, unfortunately or fortunately, whatever way around you want to look at, I'm not a political person. And it's a sport that I enjoy doing. So rather than be governed by someone saying, you can't do that in that respect, I still play darts. But I still had a lot of friends and people that were in the PDC that went in the split.
Yeah.
You know, so people like Keely Della, Eric Bristow, these type of guys, I knew it personally. Big Cliff Lazarenko, knew him personally. So I was not gonna, you know, be involved with them boys.
Yeah, yeah.
In the meantime, whilst at a county match, the caller never turned up. A guy called Steve Smiley, he was the main caller for Hertfordshire. He never turned up. And we all got asked to help out. So I got up on the stage, called a couple of games before I played. So we're helping out for like the normal thing. When I walked off, I really, really enjoyed it. It was something totally different. I really enjoyed stood up there calling. And then when I walked off, someone said, oh, bro, that sounded all right, mate. I thought, oh, I really enjoyed it. Next county game, we was at home. Steve never turned up again. And I thought, oh. Another guy, Trevor Wood, cracking caller. He was calling as well. He's like the main caller. And so I then became the second caller for Hertfordshire. And it was good concept really, because I'd play and then call. And then on the Saturday on the B, I'd go with the B team on the Saturday, call all day with Trevor, play on the Sunday, call a couple of games. And that happened for a few months. A few years. And then our actual treasurer of Hertfordshire was John Raby, JR Darts, from everyone in darts will know JR. And he turned around and said to the PDC, we've got a caller at Hertfordshire, you know, he could tag on with Bruce and Freddie Williams and Bruce Fenley, who are the two iconic callers.
Yeah.
With the PDC, should one of those be not well, we could have him as a reserve referee. PDC contacted me, would I be interested? Bearing in mind, at the time, everyone was getting banned, anything to do with PDC.
Yeah.
I said yes. So 24 years ago, this July, I went to the World Match Play in Blackpool on the Sunday. Because on the Sunday, they used to have the Sunday night, 3 games on a Sunday night, which they televised, or they filmed but never televised it live. They actually went live on the Monday. So on the Sunday night, I called 2 games at the Winter Garden. I'll tell you what, I was as nervous as they come, really nervous. I could hear my heart thumping in the ears, really nervous. First game I actually called involved John Lowe, and the second game I actually called involved Paul Lynn. Both the guys that had hit 9 darters. So, you know, in that respect, it was massive anyway. Walked off of there, Tommy Cox, God bless him, sadly passed away a couple of years back now, tournament director, took me one side, he said, mate, we're not having a reserve referee. I thought, oh dear, done this all wrong. He said, we're having 3 referees, welcome to the PDC. And that is how I started, and that was in 1996.
Wow.
I first went to PDC and called for them. And so I'd say to be 24 years this year, this July.
You don't forget things like that, do you? I suppose if you know the tension, the I suppose it's excitement more than probably being nervous, knowing you. It's.
And now it is. Then seriously, then it was. Yeah. I remember holding the microphone. My hand. I'm trying to stop my hand from shaking because we didn't have We didn't have the runaround mics then. We had a mic with a lead on it.
The lead
so I'm
on.
holding it as taut as I can so that I couldn't be seen shaking. I was absolutely shaking.
Right.
Before I went on, I was nearly physically sick with nerves.
Well,
there you go.
That's in a funny sort of way. It's probably good to hear, because there's probably loads of people out there that may be calling first time for the county, or they get a chance to mark or officiate at a UK Open or whatever. And I guess your first time, you are going to be nervous.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. You should be. I mean, if you're nervous or you've got a nerve like that, that will give you a very slight edge because you will concentrate more.
Yeah.
You concentrate a lot harder.
Yeah.
If you're nervous, you concentrate a lot harder because you're, I don't want to get wrong here, and you're conscious of that. Which is why sometimes now I might make a mistake, because I go up there now, I'll get excited about a game. I don't get nervous. I don't get nervous on the stage. I've been doing it too long now. But I'll get up there and I'll get excited about a match, you know.
Bet you're missing it, aren't you?
Yeah, not half, big time. I've loved being home. Don't get me wrong, I love being home.
Yeah.
Well, this weekend should have been in Germany this weekend. Last weekend or weekend before should have been in Seoul in Korea. You know what I mean? So I should have been in Australia, going to Australia from there. So, yeah. Don't miss it.
Same for our end, you know, development tour should have been, I think, this weekend. We should have had the Premier League finals last week. So, you know, it's all things that keep popping up on the old mobile phone going, you should be here, you should be
there. All right, yeah, nice, yeah, bing. Oh. Yeah.
Anyway, over those last 24 years, what's the highlight for you, Russ?
Highlight? I would probably say to be a referee or to be an official in any sport, and you're calling or officiating at the highest level. You can't get any higher level to what I do. Is just an amazing buzz in itself. Phil Taylor. I mean, it's a call for Phil Taylor all through his, don't throw bad now, but all through his pomp. You know, when he was there, I called his very first 9-darter against Chris Mason at Blackpool. They're massive highlights to your career. You know, I mean, they really are. You look at things like that, but also seeing how it's developed, how the PDC's developed. It's gone from Tommy Cox and Dick Alex, and John Markovich in the very first instance, but those two, you know, Dick Alex, the event director, so he arranged all the staging and all the bits and pieces and venues. Tommy was the tournament director, so he was actually involved with the tournament in itself in that way. Then to take it to where they got it, and then have Barry Hearn take it over from there to take it to the next level. It's absolutely brilliant what they've done. Absolutely brilliant. So they're all big highlights. You know what I mean? Circus Tavern was a fantastic place to call, iconic. You know, sticky feet as you walk in, you wipe your feet coming out. You know, I mean, it was old joking aside. You know, I love the place. I love the people down there. You know, they'll know what I mean. It's all tongue in cheek. But in all honesty, you know, then to go to Alexandra Palace. Yeah. You know, then early doors, go to Vegas. In 97, 98, I went to Vegas, you know, my first time. Yeah. Then we get into Australia. You know, it's you know, I've got a lot of highlights. Yeah. I would probably say, you know, being able to stand on the stage and call for probably the greatest player that's ever been, Phil Taylor, is that's very much a highlight.
So again, you know, over these years and highlights, you must have well, I know because of even just being involved with the JDC, you become part of quite a darting community, obviously, and you spend a lot of time with the same sort of people. Who's your? Have you got a best mate? Somebody that you just think, do you know what? It's been a hell of a week. He's the kind of person, or she's the kind of person I talk to, or anybody have a lot of banter with?
Well, I'm very close with John McDonald, the MC. So me and Johnny Mac, when we're away, we're always together. You know, he's a great mate. Keith Deller, spotter, and 1983 world champion, very, very close friend of mine. We played golf just a couple of days ago, and Keith lives 20 minutes from me here.
Right.
And him and his wife, and me and my wife, obviously when we're not in lockdown, we'll go into London and go to a show and go and have dinner. You know, so he's a very, very, very close friend of mine.
Did you do the Legends things together, don't you?
Yes, yes. Well, we did do. We've done that with Eric Bristow, and you know,
Yeah.
that did pass away, obviously. But you know, and we still work a lot. We've worked a corporate company now for the last 15 years, which is pretty unheard of these days to maintain it with a company like that.
Yeah.
And we still got loads in the diary once we finish this craziness.
Yeah.
But yeah, I would say when we're out on the road, probably John McDonald, Gary Wood, great mate of mine, the marker, Gary Wood,
Yeah,
great mate of mine,
nobody.
Harris, tournament director, Georgie Noble, so many of them. Because when we're out, when we are away, we go out as a group. You know, well, not all the officials, but mainly, you know, 3 or 4 of us will go to an Indian. The other lads might want to go to the state. You know what I mean? So they'll go do that. But you know, we do have a good laugh. I tell you,
Brilliant.
We do have a good laugh. Yeah.
Hey Russ, mate, it's been really great to catch up with you. I appreciate you. I know you've been home for 8 weeks, but you've probably still got loads more to do on your farm, obviously. Thank you for giving a bit of insight into your career. I can certainly tell, and I'm sure everybody watching this can tell, you are still enthusiastic, hugely passionate, and very excited about the game of darts, which is brilliant.
Well, I love it. I mean, I'm in Asia every 5 minutes. Literally, you know, I do the Asian tour, so that's at least 6 trips out there.
Yeah.
Me and John McDonald again do 2 or 3 trips to the Philippines, which again, you know, is a load of bits and pieces with the darts and everything else. So at the end of the day, watching the darts also grow in Asia and the youngsters out in Asia.
Yeah.
Believe you me, there's some very, very, very good dart players. And Australia, that's another place. Seriously. I go Australia 4 times a year and see the youngsters coming up through there, and I'll tell you what, it's pretty healthy.
Yeah,
it's pretty healthy. You know, and it's great. And I'm as enthusiastic today as I was on the day I started. I love it. I love to see success in people, and I love to see success in the business. And it can't get any better than this one.
No, not at all, mate. Thank you very much, and let's hope we can get back to some normality, and we'll catch up with you where we always know to see you, on a stage somewhere very soon.
Dazza, thanks very much. And guys, if you are listening, don't forget education first. Learn all your bits and pieces and get on with your practice. Cheers, Dazza.
Cheers, mate.
See you later, buddy.